Okay. All right, Miss Aaliyah, we're going to learn a new sound. I'm going to read you some alliteration sentences. And alliteration is what I'm going to repeat that sound. And I want to see if you can pick out what sound I'm repeating, okay? The first sentence is, Whitney's white whistle was whirling. And the other sentence is, why would Will wait until Wednesday? What sound do you hear?
Wah.
Wah. You hear wah. Very good. Now, if I can find out, there's my card. So the sound that you hear is wah, but it's also a new digraph that we're going to learn. And a digraph, if you remember, we've already talked about a couple different digraphs. If you remember, it's two letters put together that form a brand new sound. And this WH says wah. Say WH says wah.
WH says wah.
Very good. But I'm going to tell you, when I was a little girl, I'm going to tell you something, the way that I learned how to say this, okay? When I was little, we learned that WH says wah. Did you hear that sound that I had before the wah? It was kind of like I blew some air out, wah. And so I had to say wah. And that way my teacher would know that there was an H after the W. But a lot of times today, if people see the WH, they just say wah. So we're going to learn that WH says wah, okay? All right, so before I show you my object, I want you to tell me, first of all, is WH a voiced or unvoiced sound? So I want you to put your fingers on your throat, and I want you to say just this digraph. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Do you feel any vibrations or not? You do, so is that voiced or unvoiced?
Voiced.
It is voiced. If you feel those vibrations, it's voiced. So our new sound, WH says wah, is a voiced sound. Do you remember how I said that my teachers used to make me say it? How did I have to say it?
Wah.
Wah. Yeah, you kind of have to blow some air out before you say that. Now, I want you to look at your mouth. And when you're looking at your mouth, I want you to say that digraph, and I want you to tell me what your mouth is doing. What's your tongue doing? What's your teeth doing, and your lips?
Ooh. Our lips are like a circle,
Mm-hmm.
and our teeth don't touch, and my tongue is back.
It is very good. Very good. It's in the back. Practice saying it one more time.
Ooh.
Very good. All right. Good job. Now I'm going to show you some pictures of some objects that start with this sound. Can you tell me what those objects are?
Whale. Whipped.
Whipped. Very good. Whipped what?
Cream.
Whipped cream. Have you ever had whipped cream?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it good? You like it? I like whipped cream on my hot cocoa. Have you ever had whipped cream on your hot cocoa? It's really good.
I don't think I ever did.
No? Oh my goodness. You're going to have to try that. And then I also have this. What is this thing?
A whistle.
It is a whistle. Have you ever blown in a whistle? Whistle. No, whistle. Can you whistle with your mouth?
No.
You made a whistling sound. That was good. You made a whistling sound. That's pretty good. Maybe that's something you can practice and you can whistle a song for me. All right. I want to brainstorm some words that start with WH. And if you can't think of any, we can use some that are on the chart, okay? So help me think of some words for WH. What are some?
Whistle.
Okay, whistle.
Whale.
Whistle.
Whale.
Whale. Anything else?
Wheel.
Wheel.
Whipped.
Whooped. Whipped cream. So whipped. Anything else? What if I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me if you can find a word in my sentence that has that sound. What are you doing?
What?
Yes. That starts with our digraph.
Whitney.
WH.
Whitney.
Whitney, yes, from my alliteration sentence. Very good. Good listening. All right, we can stop there. Good job. Okay. So now I want you to practice writing these letters. Do you want to practice with a pencil or a pretty colored marker?
Pretty color marker.
All right, I'll let you pick your marker. Okay, so pick what color you want. Go ahead. You choose red? Okay, I'm gonna pick green. Then it'll be Christmas colors. So the letters you're going to make, they touch the bottom. What do we call this? It's not the attic.
Ceiling.
Well, this would be the ceiling up here, this dotted line. So this is the floor. They're going to touch
Basement.
the floor. The basement would be underneath the floor. So you're going to start at the ceiling, and you're going to go down to the floor, back up to the ceiling, down to the floor, back up to the ceiling for the W. And then the H, look at this one. It starts way at the top. It starts in the attic. You're going to go all the way down from the attic to the floor, and then you're going to loop back up and touch the ceiling, and then right back down to the floor. Okay? I want you to practice writing 2 more of these WH digraphs. Okay? Good. Beautiful. Nice work. Very good. So I have a few extra lines here. I'm going to send this home and I'm going to have you practice that just a few more times, okay? You can put your marker up, and then I want you to grab your sand tray, and we're going to practice writing this digraph in the sand, okay? So you now know 2 ways to spell the sound for W, okay? What was the very first way you learned to spell W?
Just W.
Just W, very good. So I can say spell what, and you're going to split your paper. Or I'll say you know 2 ways to spell the sound what. So you're going to split your sand tray in 2. Good. And then I'm going to say spell what, and then you're going to write, what are you going to write? The first way you learned. Good. You're going to say W says what, and underline it. And then you're going to say the new way.
W
says what, and underline it. Very good. So let's practice that. Shake, shake, shake. All right. You know 2 ways to spell the sound W. So split your paper, your sand tray. Let's take first together. Good. And then you're going to tell me what 2 sounds you know. Good job. So go ahead. You know 2 ways to spell W. W says what? Underline it. W says what?
W says what, and W.
Go a little bit faster for me, please. WH says what. Okay, shake, shake, shake. Let's practice that again. You know 2 ways to spell W. Okay? So split your paper, split your sand tray. Go a little faster, Leah. Spell W.
W says what.
Good.
WH says what.
Very good. Shake, shake, shake. You know 2 ways to spell W. Good.
W
Says, good job.
says what. WH says what.
Perfect. Shake, shake, shake. And you can push your sand tray back over there. Very good. All right. Now I have a story that I'm going to read to you. And this story is called Where's My Mummy? Do you see anything on this title page that has our digraph in it? What? Where's? Very good. Circle that digraph for me. Good. Just the digraph, not the words. So circle the digraph. W. Very good. Very good. Where's my mummy? And do you notice anything about this type? This question word where? Do you notice this mark right here at the end?
Yep.
What is that kind of mark?
Like he's talking.
Well, those would be quotation marks. This one, instead of a period,
It's like.
do you know what it's called? We've used them before in our writing.
Mark.
This is called a question mark.
Oh yeah.
A question mark because they're asking a question. Where's my mummy? So we have to figure out, what do you think is going to happen in this book? Who is this little guy? What do you think is going to happen?
A mommy baby.
You think he's looking for his mom? Where's my mummy? On a deep dark night, in a deep dark place, little baby mummy did not want to go to bed. Just one more game of hide and shriek, he pleaded to Big Mama Mummy. Count your bandages while I hide. Do you see any words on this page that have our digraph? Very good. If you find any, just alert me and then we can see if we can find them on the page, okay? Little baby mummy ran and hid and waited until... You're not my mummy. Bones was brushing his clicky-clacky teeth. Little baby mummy, go to bed, he said. There are creatures that bite in the deep dark night. Then he gargled with goo. I'm not scared, little baby mummy tromped, tromped to the deep dark swamp, the slithery swamp, to look for Big Mama Mummy. He stopped and he listened. Glug, glug, glip, glug, glug, glop, glug, glug, glue. Mama Mummy, is that you? But out of the swamp slid... What do you think's going to happen? Who's coming out of the swamp?
A swampy man.
A swampy man? That's a good guess. Glob. You're not my mummy. Glob shook his wiggly wobbly head. Little baby mummy, go to bed, he said. There are creatures that creep in the dark, deep night. And he washed the gunk off his ooey gooey face. I'm not scared, little baby mummy tromped to the deep dark cave, the shivery cave, to look for Big Mama Mummy. He stopped and he listened. Flip, flip, flap, whap, whap, whoo, flip, flip, flew. Mama Mummy, is that you? But out of the cave, whooshed. Do you see the word in our digraph on this page anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whooshed, but then also look up here. Whap, whap, whoo.
I didn't know.
Did you notice that they were up there too? Drac, you're not my mummy. Drac flapped his flippery, floppy wings. Little baby mummy, go to bed, he said. There are creatures that swoop in the deep dark night. Then he scrubbed his long, pointy ears. I'm not scared. Little baby mummy plunked down under a creaky, squeaky tree. Mama Mummy, where are you? He stopped and he listened.
Wait.
Nice, good job. You found one, yay. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Scritch, scratch, scritch. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Mama Mummy, are you there? But out of the tree popped a mouse. Help, Mama Mummy, I'm scared. He saw all those scary creatures and he wasn't scared at all until this guy came out. Are you scared of mice?
Yeah.
I kind of am too. I'm here, cried Big Mama Mummy.
Wait, but I don't get it. Because his mom is right there until he still finds his mom.
She was probably always pretty close, right? Oh, you... Yeah. Mama Mummy, where are you? He looked over graves and he looked over tombs, but Big Mama Mummy was nowhere to be found. So he tromped to the deep dark woods, the spookery woods, to look for Big Mama Mummy. He stopped and he listened. Oh, you know what? I think somebody taped this book in the wrong spot, but we're going to finish it. Clank, clink, clank, woo, boo, woo, clank, clink, clue. Mama Mummy, is that you? But out of the woods clanked bones. And that's when we should have read this part where he screams for his mom and here she is. She came to his rescue. Little baby Mummy and Big Mama Mummy tromped back home, where they brushed and combed and gargled and scrubbed. Do you see any digraphs on this page? Our WH digraph?
Yeah.
Very good. Yes. Where? Then Big Mama Mummy wrapped little baby Mummy up tight, and he slept and he snored for the rest of the night. Wee, 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 snoo, 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 snoo. Wee, wee, snoo. And that's the end. He slept peacefully the rest of the night. All right, so later in this the week, we're going to read this story a couple more times, and then you're going to be able to take an AR test on that, okay? All right, so now I'm going to introduce you to one of our new Decodable reader books, and this one is called, can you read this for me?
A fish with a wish.
Very good. So I'm not going to have you do all of the red words, but let's highlight just a few of the red words that we know, okay? Let's turn to the first page.
Why can't I highlight all of them?
Because it'll just take a lot of time. But before we highlight, let's sand all over the table. Let's read these red words, and then we're just going to highlight a few of them that we see throughout the story, okay?
A and has, have, her, is, like, my, said, see, to, with.
Oops. That one you can't sound out. It's a red word. But you can get your mouth ready, because I know what that W says. Want.
Want.
Good.
Was.
Good.
Will.
Very good.
Are those the
So
red words too?
those are vocabulary words. We're going to talk about those later, okay? So out of these red words that you see, let's just pick a couple pages and we're just going to highlight a few of them, okay? So A, good.
Is on here?
Is,
And is this word?
Nope, that's one that we can sound out. And there's a lot of words on this page. Let's highlight some red words on this page. Good.
Have, like, to, is, a, will, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me check real quick. Yeah, that one's on there.
Will and was. Is that was?
It is, yes. Okay, now I want you to sit up. You're going to take the green crayon. I'll take your red one. And if we have any of our new digraph, WH words on here, we're going to highlight those, okay? Do you see any on this page? No? Do you see any on this page? Okay, so highlight the word that has our new digraph. Any more? Do you see any on this page? Do you see any on this page? Okay, what about this one? Do you see any on this page? What about this page? What do you see? W-H-I-P, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget that. Digraph is W-H. See any on this page? No? Okay. So let's go back through and read the words that we highlighted in green, okay? So that's our new sound for today. Here's one. What does it say?
When.
Good. Nothing there. There's one over there.
Lip.
Very good. And nothing there. So let's get ready to read this. I'll take your green crayon. All right, sit up nice and straight. Now, how do I always remind you to read? How do I want you to read? With excitement or expression?
Both.
Both. Okay, so if someone is saying something, how do you read that?
Like, as they're saying.
As if they're saying it, yeah. Oh, let's wait for that bell to pass. Okay, go ahead and start.
Meg is a fish that has a wish.
Very good. Nice reading.
When Meg was What? She had fun, but she had a wish. Her wish was, is
Good.
to have a fin that will wag like a dog.
Good. What's her wish?
She wants to have a fin that wags like a dog.
You think she'll get that?
No.
Have you ever had a wish? Have you ever made a wish?
On my birthday, yeah.
On your birthday?
My dad said if I tell anybody, it won't come true.
It won't come true. I've heard that too. Do you think her wish is going to come true?
No.
You don't?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Let's keep reading.
A fish cannot have a fin that can wag like a dog.
Very good.
Meg said, but I want to have a fin that can wag like a dog.
Very good expression.
I want to see my fin wag.
Oh, how does she look in this picture?
Happy.
She wants to see her fin wag. Is she able to wag it?
No, but she can have her fin to do
Go back and forth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meg said,
Go back and fix that.
Meg was sad, but then she said, I cannot wag my fin, but I can whip my fin.
Good. So you were right. She could do it back and forth, but did her wish come true? No.
I can have fun and not wag my fin like a dog, said Meg.
Very good.
Are we going to do the questions?
Not right now. We're not going to do them, but we will later. So she didn't get her wish, but was she sad the whole time?
Not really.
Because what could she do instead?
She could whip.
She could whip it. That's right. Very good. Very good. So I'm going to send a copy of that home for you, and you're going to read that again with your mama or maybe one of your siblings. So now I want you to grab a highlighter. You can get a highlighter from our morphology ladder. Yeah. And then we're going to highlight our new sound.
Do I already have green on there?
You do, but you don't have a lot of green. So if you want to grab a green one. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I kind of showed you two different sounds for what. Okay, so we've already learned that W is spelled with a W, but we also know that it's spelled with a WH.
So I highlight that?
Yep, you're going to highlight that one. So what, W says what, and WH says what. What and what. And then we're going to highlight, because I showed you this. Remember, this is how my teachers told me how to spell this. Let me find it. Right here. We're going to highlight this, where it says H, where it says the HW in the virgules.
I did.
What says like in the word whisper. WH says what. So highlight that. Good job. Okay. All right, and then let me highlight it on mine. Wha, like in whisper, and then wha says W and WH. Very good. Okay, so let's put that aside. Are you practicing?
No.
No, I think it's great that you're practicing. Okay, so now we're going to do some dictation. So you're going to grab a pencil. You can put it up, yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you some words with our new sound. And then we also have just a few words that might have some of the old digraphs that we've already learned, okay? So I'm going to say the word, I'm going to use it in a sentence, and then we're going to pound and tap it out, okay? Your first word is wham. Wham. Let me use it in a sentence. She slammed the door and it made a wham sound. Wham. So it's, oh, I forgot to get your, if you need that still. Okay. So wham. Wha. Ah. Wham. Okay, your turn.
Wham. Wha. Ah. Wham.
Good. Write it.
W. H. A. N.
Okay. If yours looks like mine, you can rewrite it. How's it look? Good job. Okay, number 2 is whiz. Our car will whiz around all the other cars. Whiz. 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 Your turn.
Whiz. What is whiz?
Good. Make sure you say the z on that last sound. Good. Whiz. Good. If yours looks like mine, you can rewrite it. Does it look right? Good. Rewrite. Do you know what it means to whiz? If your car is whizzing around the other cars, you are hurrying around them.
Oh, I forgot. I was trying to same thing with that.
Yeah. Follow your arrow for whiz. It's going to go here. Good. Make sure that your Z is touching the floor. So let's fix that. That way he's not floating around. Very good. Number 3, thud. Thud.
It was the DH.
The boy hit the ground with a thud. 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 Your turn.
Thud. Thud.
Very good. Write it. Now that's a digraph that we learned a few days ago. Or weeks ago, I guess. Couple. If yours looks like mine, you can rewrite it. Nice work. Good. And this one's a question word. When. When are you going shopping with me? When. When. Your turn.
When. When.
Perfect. Write it. Good. If yours looks like mine, you may rewrite it. Nice job. Your letters look great, Aaliyah. You're welcome. Okay. And number 5, your word is then. We will eat supper, then we will have ice cream. Then. Then. Your turn.
Then.
Now, is that a voiced or an unvoiced TH? Then.
Then. Unvoiced.
It's an, oh, let's say it again. Then.
Unvoiced.
Feel it again. I want you to feel that vibration. Then. Good. So it's a voiced sound. So write it. I kind of gave that one away if you were listening. Okay, if yours looks like mine, you can rewrite it. Did you hear me give you the first two letters, the first digraph?
Yeah.
But that's one you know. Okay, let me take a peek at your papers. Nice job. Your letters look great. Okay, I'm going to give you some red words now. I've got 2 red words for you. Okay, the first one, so we're down here on the red words. Number 1 is 2. I have 2 dogs. 2. Write it. Have you been practicing these at home? The red words that I sent home? Good. Okay, so I'm gonna write it on mine.
I saw your hand.
Tell me if ours match. Does yours look like mine?
No.
What do you need to change in yours?
The O and the W.
Okay, we need to switch those around. So it should be TWO. So you spelled a word. You know what word you spelled? You spelled the word tow. Like I will tow my truck away. Now it's the word 2. That's a number word. 2, okay? Number 2, your word is come. Will you come with me to the store? Come. Will you come with me? Okay. Does yours look like mine? It's really close. What'd you forget? The E at the end. Very good. So come has the E at the end. All right. Now I know I've sent that one home too, so maybe we'll practice those a little bit more with our flashcards. All right. So we're going to turn the page and we're going to write 2 sentences, okay?
2.
And then we'll wrap this up.
3.
Day 3, yeah. Okay. Number 1, listen to my sentence and I'm going to pound it. And then we're going to point at the blanks, okay? Why did Tad do it on a whim? Why did Tad do it on a whim? Watch. Why did Tad do it on a whim? Now you point.
Why did Tad do it on a whim?
Very good. Now write it.
I forgot to spell how to spell Y.
Do the best you can, because I'm going to write it in a second, and then you can.
Wait a minute. Forgot there's cups on here. So I have to get fired. I knew I had to fix that A. Maybe it's too big. When?
Let's pound it together again. We forgot to pound it. Why did Tad do it on a whim?
I forgot.
So now you pound it by yourself. Why did Tad
do it on a whim?
Good. Now let's point to the lines. Say them again.
Why did Tad do it on a whim?
Good.
Why did Tad do it on a whim?
Good. Now you write the sentence. You write the words.
Why did I don't know if it starts with an O or an A.
What, Tad?
Yeah.
Sound it out. This is one you can sound out.
A.
Good.
And then D.
Mm-hmm.
The.
Let's point again. Why did...
Tad.
Yes, you're going to say it. Why did Tad
Jump.
do
Do.
it
It.
on a whim?
It.
Let's say it again. Pound it with me again. Ready? Why did Tad do it on a whim? Now let's point again. Why did Tad do it on a whim? Now you point.
Why did Tad do it on a whim?
Good, write it.
On.
Mm-hmm. What are you fixing?
His name.
I'm glad you caught that. Okay, let's check it. Are you ready to check it? Okay, so let's check it for cups. Where's my poster at? Here it is. So I'm going to set this poster up to remind us what we're supposed to check. So, and then we have them here. I guess I'll use my pencil. You can keep your pencil because you might have to fix something. Okay, so capitalization is our first one. Do you have a capital? Okay, at the beginning of the sentence, you can give yourself a tally mark. Put a tally mark. Let's not check it yet. Okay, are there any other words in the sentence that should be capitalized? Tad. Now, I'm glad you caught that. you did a good job there. So put a tally mark there because you have his name in capital. Good. And nothing else should be capital. So we can put a check mark in the C box. Good. Now, U is for understanding. Does it make sense to you? Read it to me.
Why did Tad do it on a whim?
Good. And if I read it or someone else read it, it would make sense. Why did Tad do it on a whim? So put a check mark in your box. Good job. Our next one is P for punctuation. Do you have an end mark? You do have an end mark. Wait a second. I want to ask you something. This is a question word. Why? Why did Tad do it on a whim? Very good. Good job fixing that. So now that you have that fixed, you can put your check mark there. And then S is for spelling. Do you have any words spelled wrong? I'm going to write the sentence, and then you can compare yours to mine to see if you have anything spelled wrong.
I know
okay?
it's this.
You know it's that?
Yeah, it is probably just that.
Okay, hold on. You'll see. Why did Tad do it on a whim? Okay. Do you have any spelling mistakes?
I told you. It was
so
just that.
You're right. You were right. You can fix it.
I knew it was going to be this one.
I'm glad that you're aware that you were paying attention to what you're writing. You knew it was maybe not correct. Good job. Now look how I made my Y, and I want you to make your Y the same because the Y is a letter that goes into the basement. So it touches the ceiling on Y. It touches the ceiling, the floor, and goes into the basement. Right here, Y. Good job. But wait, see how the body of the Y touches the floor?
Yeah,
Yours is way up here.
Yeah, I'll make mine like this.
Okay. Yes, I like that.
And I'm gonna fix my T, it's too long.
Okay. And then you can put a check mark in the S box. Okay. Now, yours looks like mine, so go ahead and rewrite it with all the mistakes that you made. They're all fixed. So now you can rewrite it.
Are we gonna do the more cups in it?
Yes, we're going to check it again. We always check it again. So fix it with all the corrections that you made. Stuck to the table. Okay, let's check it for cups. You're quick, girl. I was going to try to get you, but you got it before I could say anything. Okay, so let's check it for cups. Do you have your capitals? Yes. And yes, so you can put another check mark here.
5.
Mm-hmm. Understanding. Read it to me, and let's see if we can understand what it says.
Why did Tad do it on a limb?
Very good. I understand it, so go ahead and put a check mark there. P for punctuation. Did you put a punctuation mark at the end? And what kind of punctuation mark did you put at the end? A question mark. And why did you use a question mark and not a period?
Because he's asking it.
Very good. He's asking a question. Why? So you can put, you already got it? And then spelling. Do you have any spelling mistakes?
No.
No. It looks like mine. And it also looks like your first one that you fixed. So very good job. High five. We do have another sentence, but we're going to do it later. I'm going to stop the clock because I don't want to go over on time. So